What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. Now let's talk about what's going on with the Dodge Ram Rebel. Yeah. I need to stop. This car's so much damn fun, man. So, you know, obviously you know that the Dodge Ram Rebel, wow, if I can get the camera to hold straight, the Dodge Ram Rebel was wrecked. In the avoidance of an accident, you know, somebody was pulling off to turn, you know, where they're in the turn lane, and you have a turn lane, right? Well, they're supposed to turn left or whatever, and then decided to just pull right back out in front of traffic that's moving at like 40, 50 miles an hour. I don't know what the exact speed limit is, but let's just say people are moving with a trailer on the back. Well, unfortunately,
in a quarter mile, turn left onto South Anderson Road.
Does anybody else, let me ask y'all a question. Does anybody else hate a computer telling you what to do? I absolutely fucking hate that. I hate GPS notifications. I don't know. Maybe that's a pet peeve from my multiple years of being told what to do. So that's probably what I'm guessing. And you guys that are former government or military probably feel the same way. But anyways, so in avoidance of the accident when somebody pulled back out into the lane, the truck made I'm guessing it was a right to, you know, a right veer or whatever. It wasn't there. And kind of like sideswiped and caught a power pole, which ripped all the way down the side of the truck, which you guys can see here. And then also broke and ripped out the rear axle. Now, this is the warning that I like to give my people in Fayetteville that are watching, or Fort Bragg. The vehicle was brought to Caliber Collision. Now, if you know, I would say it's a one instance type of thing, but if you remember, you know, we blew up that sponsorship with Caliber Collision. You know, like, it was just, you know, like, corporate already let you know that you got somebody coming and they're bringing you a car to restore, you know, to do, and it's a sponsored deal. I'll put a link to that video in the description, but that was an absolute shit show, and that makes it more simple for me. I don't have any issues handling the other flip, but with this one without a case, because the damn phone is so freaking thin, it just like flops around in my hand, so I apologize. But anyways, so Caliber Collision in Fayetteville proceeds to write a fucking estimate of $8,000. Now, I want y'all to look at that truck, look at those pictures, all right? And we're gonna pause here. I'm gonna put the pictures in again. I want you to look at these pictures and use, you don't have to be a body shop person, use common sense. Tell me if you think this is $8,000 in damage. So, newsflash. The axle assembly for the rear axle and all of that alone, what they're going to need to put that together by itself is over $4,000. Yeah. So you're going to tell me that the body work is $4,000? You got to replace a fender, 2 doors, the mirror assembly, the control arm in the front, tires and rims. That's $4,000? Shit. I need to bring you everything I buy from Copart. I mean, if you're going to fix it for that, but it's not. See, what a lot of these direct repair shops are doing, and I'm hoping that USAA and other insurance companies are catching on to this bullshit, but what these direct repair shops will do is they bid really low, right? They get the approval, they get that first payment in from the insurance company so that they can then say, okay, we got the approval, let's get to work, and then they start billing more shit. They add supplements to the claim. And this is how the insurance companies get screwed. This is why your premium goes up. This is why my premium goes up, because of these Mickey Mouse ass fucking body shops. Alright? Like Collision Works. Alright? In Norman. I gotta say that because other people, Collision Works are getting mad. In Norman. But this is another prime example. Like, here's a Collision Works in Fayetteville doing Mickey Mouse ass shit. You shouldn't be doing that, man. Look, if I took that truck to a real body shop and I would have took it to, I'd be honest, I'd take it where it is now. It's at the dealer. I'd have took it to Crown. Because here's the thing. If you think it's bad to get parts or seat covers for a Challenger for this, especially in that color, right? Imagine right now, it is next to impossible. This is why TRXs are going cheap at Copart and Durango Hellcats. You can't get parts. You can't fix the shit. They're not selling parts. They're like 6, 7, 8 months out to get a fender. They're like, never mind a bed, 2 doors, and a fender. Come on, son. Really? Come on, man. Tighten up, man. Tighten up. Caliber Collision in Fayetteville needs to tighten the fuck up, man. That's some bullshit. And then not just that. That's not the only bullshit that they did, right? But the vehicle was towed there on our dime, all right? Brought there, left. And then these motherfuckers were like, oh, no, it's locked. We locked the vehicle. They didn't even have it on their property. They parked it out on the street because, what did they say? Oh, that's totaled. We're not even going to bring that in behind the fence because we know it's going to be totaled. And then you write an $8,000 estimate. You told them to take. You told her to take the license plate off the car, off the truck, because it was going to be totaled. Really? Come on, man. And then you write an $8,000 estimate. This is that Mickey Mouse ass type of shit I tell you about. And when I see it, I'm going to warn you about it. And I already know, Caliber and Fayetteville is going to be like, TK, you're not being fair. That's, maybe we had an intern that wrote this. I don't give a fuck, man. You better hire some better people. You better tighten up because this is some bullshit. So anywho's, so the truck leaves because, we don't feel comfortable with what Caliber wrote for an estimate. And we don't want to get screwed on a $66,000 truck. All right, a $66,000 truck. All right, I don't want to get screwed on that. So that gets moved to the dealer. All right, so now the dealer has it. It's at Crown in Fayetteville. Shout out to Crown in Fayetteville. But what did they immediately say? Oh yeah, that estimate is bullshit. We need to put it on. We're going to put it up on the machine. We're going to see if the frame is bent. We're going to do all this shit that Caliber didn't do. Because see, what Caliber would have done is they would have took that $8,000, they would have started repairs and billed all that $8,000 and then been, now that we look at it, the frame can't be fixed. And now they done screwed the insurance company out of $8,000 in repairs that didn't need to be done, okay? And then that's why all of our premiums go up. So when you see this kind of bullshit, you got to call it like you see it. You got to call it like you see it. And I think I'm going to start a series. Like, we're just going to start a series of just roasting direct repair body shops for doing fuck shit. That's what I think we're going to start doing. I'm gonna start getting people to put their stories in my comment section. Give me an email I can reach out to you at, or hit me up with a DM on Instagram. And I'm gonna start reaching out to people and interviewing people about their experience with direct repair facilities and how they, overbilled or screwed over their insurance company. Phone's ringing. I'll be right back. Must have known we was talking about it, huh? So we're here getting the coffee now. I'm going to say this. I'm going to be extremely vigilant over the Ram and make sure that everything is done exactly where it's supposed to be done. I should have more on a final or confirmed estimate here in a few days. And as I get into Fayetteville with the Challenger, one of the managers from, like the East Coast on USAA is actually going to meet with us and look at the Challenger and then look at the Ram. So basically, that's what the deal is. I wanted you guys to see all the photos and all of the damage. We're looking at damage to the cab, damage to the bed, the axle is destroyed, and then they towed it. Four-wheel drive was on, so then it was towed with four-wheel drive on, which means the gearbox, the differential up front, done. You're looking at a drive shaft, an axle, a differential, all of those components, control arm and suspension components on that passenger front where it took the hit, fender, plastic on the bumper, possibly the headlight if the LED assembly inside of that is broken, right? You're looking at that fender, you're looking at that door, the mirror assembly, the window assemblies in the door. So I know that someone's going to say, well, they could just reskin those doors. Possible. It is possible if it didn't damage inside the door, which we don't know yet. The bed's done. We're not doing we're going to body fill. Fuck that. The bed needs to be replaced. Which means they got to respray the bed liner, move the Tonning flip top bed cover over on it, or pay out on that, which is over another $1,000. And like I said, then you got the damage to the cab itself. Now, I know some people are going to say, well, they could probably drill and pull that out and then body fill. And look, after my experience of what I've dealt with this car, with the Challenger, right? And what I'm going to be dealing with moving forward, because I'm going to have to go without it again for probably another month while they do whatever the fuck they need to do with it and get my seats done. I'm just blown away, man, because I'm blown away because I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Like, that first shop, all that damage you saw was an $8,000 estimate. Does that look like $8,000 in damage to you? It sure as fuck don't look like $8,000 in damage to me. I don't know why I can't put my hat on right today. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And if you're in the Fayetteville area, I highly recommend just avoiding caliber collision there, because this is the kind of Mickey Mouse shit that happens. I understand they may do great work, or my grandmother's car was done there and it was great. Yeah, okay. That's a cool story, bro. And look, full disclosure, I had somebody that, they had their car replaced there. It was a door on a vehicle, and they were great because it was a very easy repair. This is not a simple repair. This is an extensive, gonna take time. You're basically rebuilding that truck. So let's see what happens. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. There's your update on the Ram Rebel 1500. Can't believe it, a 2021, and it's already done. It's already wrecked. Well, hopefully it could be repaired. But if it, like I said, depending on the estimate and depending on what the dealer says, everything that needs to be done on it, and I do trust Crown to do it the right way. We'll see. I have a feeling that this estimate is going to be really high. It may not be past 75%, which is what you need in North Carolina, but that frame is tweaked or something in any way, shape, or fashion. That's it. They told me the same thing about the Challenger. They're going to check my A-pillars, and if they're off or tweaked in any way, they're going to total this. So we will see, man. More information is coming soon on this, and I can't wait to give you guys a full walk around in person of it and let you guys see what's going on. But anyways, thank you guys very much for hanging out and watching today's video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Oh, one more thing before we go. I got a video coming up for you guys. It might be tonight, it might be tomorrow, just depends on upload and scheduling and how quick we can get stuff up and how videos perform. But I'm going to do a video on why you see these Mopars, these Rams, these Jeeps and stuff being stolen so easily. And I know, we've done this before about the repeater box, and I showed you guys how that worked. And then there's, you know, other methods where they can pull your neutral tag. If you're manual like me, they can just roll your shit away. But you know what I'm talking about. I've already covered this extensively. They got hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views on those videos. But today, I'm going to start my Challenger, and we're going to drive it with a TRX key. Shouldn't be possible, right? In fact, I'm going to show you how people, they're taking any Dodge key and walking up to a car, getting into it, getting to this center console. And I'm not going to show the exact process because I'm not going to help car thieves steal cars, okay? But I am going to show you how they are doing it, and how easy it is to reprogram a key, start the car, and drive away. No cap, no bullshit, and the Dodge security update does nothing to fix that. Zero.